Well, good afternoon to you. We welcome you to a rainy day here, damp but potentially dramatic. A game which is charged and tense lies ahead of us. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Hudson-Odoi, is a fine winger in an old-fashioned sense. He tends to stick to his wide positions, but he's shown himself to be a creative outlet, and he doesn't actually shirk from his defensive duties either. You can usually expect a maturer, all-round game from him.
I'm inclined to agree. Looking to break at pace, out to the right, and it's gone back to the keeper. Bradley, played towards the other side. Kirkes, and it's Vitz. Short changes in with that pass. Anderson.
Hudson-Odoi.
Anderson. Zinchenko looking to hit the byline here. Diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Wood may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Kirkes, Konate, Bradley, Vitz, and it's Salah. And they can break here. Hudson-Odoi, Zinchenko, Hudson-Odoi.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Van Dijk. Zinchenko. That's the throw. Zinchenko cross. Oh, smashing header! Another fruitless header.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Dudley aim forwards. Moved on forwards. And it's Zinchenko. Oh, well measured. That has been cut short. Kirkes. And it's played forward. Cuts out the pass. Aina. And the counter is on. Hudson-Odoi is onto this. Viet is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pitch one through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Can he get onto this? A heavy challenge. He's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Wood. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, what chance, surely! Kirkes played into space. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away. Ekitike! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
First goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Wood, and he's away. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Here's the chance to counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chance here to counter. Oh, it's come loose. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Searching pass he's played there. Mohamed Salah, and he whips it in. Anderson. It's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Konate, gently done. Vince. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And a chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
It's a good foot in there. Now it's Wood. Aina. And it's played forward. Looking here to chip it through. Nice interception, well timed. Zinchenko! Jones forwards and with intent. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Hudson has another go! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hudson-Odoi. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, sweet feet. Anderson. Oh, good spread. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Fitz. Clearly not happy with that. Aina. Tries a deft little ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Fitz. And here's Mohamed Salah. That has found him in acres of space. Bullish header! He hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss would be amused.
So that's... And the whistle goes for half-time. To review the first half.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Oh, great chance! He's on it. Real chance! He's been off try.
Hudson-Odoi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Bradley. And here's Mohamed Salah. Bradley. Bradley's cross. And he's there to get it away. And it's Fitz. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Konate shifted upfield. Now it's Wood. Zinchenko. Douglas Luiz. And the shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Zinchenko, and that's aimed into the middle. Mohamed Salah takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's hoisted clear. Kerkesh hangs one in.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And it's Kerkesh. Gets good distance on it. Van Dijk aimed forwards. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a cute ball. Oh, it's come to nothing. Van Dijk. Douglas Luiz. Zinchenko. Wood! And one more try! It's in! Zinchenko duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Decent progress down the left. He has found the way through. Zinchenko gets it away. Gibbs White. Moved on forwards. Konate gets over and intercepts. Now it's Gakpo. Over to the left. That's good defending, very good defending. It's run loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Played back in. McAllister, gently done.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear. It's really well manoeuvred. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Soboslai. Soboslai looking to penetrate opposition. Chance for a shot! He should have put that one away.
Ekitike really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found the way. Hudson-Odoi! And that could come back to haunt them.
Hudson-Odoi, well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
McAllister trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the ball's come loose here. McAllister. Jones.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Played out to the right. Done delicately. Oh, can he finish? Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Gakpo. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Could be danger here. He's Ekitike! It's there! And surely now the results are beyond doubt. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Luis chooses to go cross-field. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And back to the keeper they go. Van Dijk. Robertson. McAllister. Ekitike. And it's Bradley. Ekitike. Out to the right. Bradley gets flagged offside. Back to the goalkeeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
This was a fantastic display, Peter, of expansive football. They stretched their opponents at every given opportunity, and they ran them ragged. It was all highly impressive. And if that wasn't hard enough for the opposition, the link-up play was outstanding too.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.